Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and I'd like to welcome all my old crazies and all my new crazies back for another Whips, Bits and Chat. Right, so first up today, we have got this week's video roundup. Apologies gang, I went a bit crazy this week, didn't I? Right, so first up was on Monday. We had our window shopping episode number 3, and that is where I took you to Hobbycraft, so you can see the average size of a yarn shop in the UK, or at least the average size closest to me. Hobbycraft is the biggest for me. Okay, then we had our lives on Tuesday. That's right, I pluralised it. We had two. We had one at 10:30 in the morning, so that our gorgeous Aussies and everybody else on that side of the world could come and join in. It was the first ever episode put out at that time of day, and to be honest, I really loved it. It was a little small group of us that all joined in and all had a good old chat. You can catch up on that one. It is not just chatting in that episode. I actually showed you what was in the bag of whips that I ended up taking out of the room upstairs. So you get to see all of those projects that probably will never get made or never get finished, but will definitely be stripped back and the yarn will be reused. And then in the evening we had our normal live slot. So thank you ever so much to everybody that came along and joined in on those. Right, next up was our breaking news for Australia, the US and the UK. That's right, I found some sale info, and I've also got a little bit more for you. Aussie crazies, check your emails from our gorgeous Spotlight, because they are doing 40% off in store. Bit of a pants, but 40% off in store for Milan bags. So that'll bring the regular price from $10 and down to $6. And in America, Michaels have now got their sale on, and so have brain. Hobby Lobby have got their sale on again, or their clearance sale. It is massive in some stores. I have seen trolleys on my Facebook. I have seen more trolleys filled than our gorgeous Crystal at Bag a Day does. So if that's the case, you want to hop down there and have a look. The prices are ridiculously cheap. And then the next video I put out for you this week was the Big and Little Crochet Collective crochet book set. Right, so this is a video number 2 in a set of 8. So you're going to see these ones pop up for the next 6 weeks. Now there is a downside to these books. At this moment in time they are not in publication, and they were stopped midway through the publication run. I think it may be down to COVID, so fingers crossed. And by the time this series finishes, the UK publishers will be back to making the books up, so that I can point you in the right direction. I can only keep a check out each week to see if any of the information has changed on these. If you do see a pattern in there that you really do like, write it in the description box, not the description box, sorry, write it in the comments section underneath the video, and then we can all go off and have a search and see if we can find something similar to that pattern. Because to be honest, so far I haven't seen anything super new in those books that I haven't already seen on YouTube. And then our last video up this week was of course the Throwback Friday 22. Now for our newer crazies, the Throwback series is a way for you to check out some older videos without having to really do much searching. There is a whole set now, as you can tell, it's number 22, so there's 21 previous videos for you to watch if you fancy it. Right, so that's all the videos that I managed to put out for you this week. So what have I been up to? Well, as some of you will know, I've been relabeling the poppies that are sitting up here on my shelf. There is like 8 boxes, or should I say there's 500, because that's as far as the count got before I realised that I was going to have to change all the labels. and possibly run some extra tests. So because of that, I'd put them on hold for about a month. Now I have sat there whilst watching another creator's 4-hour live. I sat there swapping the labels out. So now all 500 of our the previously counted poppies have their new labels. Whew. I think it took me about 3.5 hours. So now let's get back to the poppy count. As you know, there was 500 there, and I have another complete box of 60 done. So that is 560, which leaves another 4. Oh, my math. Right. So that is 560, and leaving me another 440 to go to hit this challenge. I'll do it. I'll get there in the end. Right. Another item that I was making this week that some of you may have seen during the live was this gorgeous little butterfly top. Now, I still haven't finished it, okay? So on the live, you'd seen that I was doing the back panel. And so now the back panel is completely completed, and so is the shoulder section. And I don't know if you can make it out. I am that close to the end. So I've got another 5 repeats left to go. Now each repeat is only 2 rows. So each one of these colour blocks is 2 rows. So the pattern works up really, really quickly, and it is really, really simple. So what I'm going to do is I will bring in the section of the back section so you can have a look a little closer at the stitch work. Okay, so let's bring this pattern up a little closer to the camera for you. Now this pattern is called the Mercedes top, and it is by our gorgeous Fibre Fox Studio. Now she does use a completely different yarn to me, so because of this I've had to make quite a few moderations to my top. I've had to work it in a lot larger size with a larger hook than what my cotton calls for, because of course my cotton is so thin and so diddy compared to the yarn that she is using. So fingers crossed is gonna fit. If it doesn't, I'm trying to offload it on the daughter. Now my top has been made with the Papaya Sunday yarn. This is the wrong colourway by the way. The colourway that I've used is 08. Okay, so it's not a bad little top, and as I said, the pattern is super fast and super speedy to get through. You whiz it without realising, flip it, whiz it, and it goes in no time. So I'm really loving the speed that this top is being created in, although I am technically taking my time. The main bulk of the pattern is made using trebles. Okay, so if you haven't worked with a treble before, give it a little bit of a practice on a couple of rows, and then you will suss it so quickly. And the pattern repeats itself is really fast and really simple, and it gives such a beautiful butterfly effect. So hopefully I will have that top finished for next week, and Dora will get another new outfit. Right, so now it's time for your photos, although today's photos are a bit different to our normal. It's not a photograph of a crocheted project. It's actually a photograph of something my husband has made for one of our gorgeous crazies. She put an order in with my husband for a little plaque for her other half's man cave, I suppose. And so hubby made it up. Here, have a look. I know she likes it, I know he likes it, so and that's super brilliant. Right, so yesterday whilst recording I had an absolute and utter brain fart moment. I've just realised I was meant to pull draws for 2 videos. One has a group of winners on and the other one didn't, it just had the one. So I've just done the draws. Let's go and have a nose at who has won, and congratulations to the winners. Right, so here we are. It's time to draw those 3 winners. Good luck, everybody. Now, what I did say that you needed to do was to write Anu, who of course is our pattern creator. You needed to pop her name in your comments, okay? So let's hope we have got a good few. Oh wow, we got 13 people that commented. Right, so here we go. Let's pick the first. Congratulations, Christy Turley. Right, your comment is, your dress is beautiful. You've done an amazing job. Anu has some beautiful patterns. I have several saved that I'd like to make. And you are going to look amazing in your lovely creation. Thank you ever so much, darling. All right, let's pick ourselves another winner. Oh my, congratulations again, Family Clan. You've gone and won yourself another pattern. Right, now you're saying you're so glad that my daughter has found her suit, and well done to her for personalising it. Love both the tops. Shame you ran out of yarn, as it would have been a beautiful dress, but I can always make Anu's pattern again. Take care and keep safe, Jane. Congratulations, Jane. And I think I commented underneath yours that that's the plan, is to make the dress again at a later point. Ideally when I've lost some weight and I don't have to buy so much yarn. Right, so let's click out for winner number 3. Julie, you've gone and done it again, my darling. Right, your comment is, I like both tops. Anu does come up with some lovely clothes designs. Anu must be very petite for it to be a dress. I've made one of the sweaters and need to lengthen the sleeves and body. Oh, the curses of being tall. Thankfully, your daughter has found her suit. Generally speaking, hand embroidery on waistcloth. Tell her to look into that on YouTube, because it stops the fabric from puckering and ensures the design really pops. Right, so Julie, I actually read your comment out to my daughter, and that is exactly what she's done. She went searching on her YouTube, and she's done a couple of the designs that she wants onto a scrap fabric. And yes, I believe Anu is about between 5'2" and 5'4", and a little diddy thing. So for us bigger and taller girls, yeah, it does take a lot of fabric, doesn't it? Right, so congratulations, winners. Right, so here we go. I've placed the URL code in and removed the duplicate users. Now this draw is from the video, from the live, sorry, which was labelled add to our friends. Okay, so let's grab the comments. There is 9 unique comments. 5 of those happen to already be winners, mind. Good luck, everyone. Wow, congratulations, Verna Bradshaw. I really hope I got your name correct there, darling. You said, I started watching your lives and I got pulled away. Your C2C patterns are cute. A stitch in time. It looks like everyone has had a great time. Okay, I am guessing that that is the pattern that you'd really like to try. Send me an email, darling, and we'll discuss it further. Congratulations. Right, so winners, do me a big fat favour. Can you read the description box of this video, please, and do everything that's asked prior to sending me the email. Then send me an email. I can check that you are channel members and all the rest of the stuff that goes along with it, and then I can give you a code to put into your comment that you'll put under this box, under this video. Now, I did realise that during the lives I said that there was going to be a second chance pattern draw, and it was going to take place on Saturday. Well, I realised I hadn't actually given you guys a great deal of time to pop back and revisit, to put your answers to the questions in the comment section below those videos. So the 2 lives that were out on Tuesday, their competitions are still running, and they'll be running till the 26th of this month. Okay, so get over and have a nose and answer those questions to be in with the chance to win this month's winner only pattern, which is a stitch in time. Okay, there is no clock involved in the pattern at all, but it's the only thing I could think of that gives you a clear idea as to what the hidden image is. Right, it's only a quick video for me for today. Sorry, we have got a little extra friendly guest here today. I'll try and hook her up a bit. Come on up. There we go. There she is. There's Pippi. She's come for a visit. She hasn't seen you guys in ages. Hello. Right, as I said, I'm going to head off now because I haven't really done much else this week apart from the poppy crochet and, well, the poppy stuff and that top. So I need to get back to that top actually so that I can finish it off, as I'm going to be running I'm being a tester for another gorgeous creator. So I will tell you a little bit more about that one when I'm allowed to. So I've got to keep my gob shut, so because of that I best run before I open my mouth and let the wind blow around. Right, go on, down you go. Right, so I will see you all really soon, so if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. And ta-ra for now, everybody. Bye. Kirsty Turley, congratulations darling. You said the dress is beautiful. I have done an amazing job. Anu has some beautiful patterns and that you have several saved that you want to make. And I'm going to look lovely in the creation. Thank you ever so much, Kirsty. Sorry, not Kirsty, Christy.